why education is wrong. Hi, I'm Garris Elshmore, and I'm here to explain to you why. Imagine sending a child to the 21st century with tools from the 1800s. Would that be okay? So that's exactly what we are doing today. Our education was created in a time of the Industrial Revolution, and the system, with very, very little changes, is the same. The emphasis was on obedience, discipline, and standardization. Factories needed workers, not innovators. I'm about to show you the alarming results of keeping an old system in practice. 21% of US adults are functionally illiterate, meaning they are unable to complete basic reading tasks, with the average adult reading only at 7th or 8th grade level. 54% of US adults read below a 6th grade level, totaling over 130 million people. 45 million US adults are functionally illiterate, and 19% of high school graduates can't read adequately, with 85% of juvenile offenders affected by low literacy. How about the students' disengagement? Between 40 and 60% of students exhibited chronic disengagement in school. They are inattentive, bored, do little work, and avoid deeper learning. A disturbing drop across grades. 75% of 5th graders are engaged. By the 8th grade, only 45% remain engaged. And by the 10th grade, the engagement falls to just 33%. A survey of over 65,000 students found that while 74% of 3rd graders love school, that drops steeply to only 26% of 10th graders. Meanwhile, 65% of parents mistakenly believe their 10th graders love school, revealing a substantial disconnect. Only 39% of 10th graders say they feel that they belong at school, and only 44% feel they learn a lot, though most parents believe their children do. Around 1 in 6 high school students, over 1.2 million teens, drop out every year. National data estimates that 2 million American students drop out annually. In 2022, there were 2.1 million status dropouts, ages 16 to 24, without a diploma or enrollment. On the college front, 39% of first-time, full-time bachelor's candidates failed to graduate within 8 years, and 12-month dropout rate stands at 22.3%. We created artificial intelligence, but we still ring bells to tell the kids that they can pee. That's why we created an educational system that is based on who you are, not who society wants you to be. That's Logos One. We are already almost 150 years behind, so we need this evolutionary leap. We need an education that is a living organism, not forcing a child to a program, but adapting the program to the individual. We created a tool for that, which is a vocational psychometric pathway called LOVAF, Logos One Vocational Assessment Framework. It's a diagnostic and developmental engine that powers the Logos One educational model. Its mission is simple yet revolutionary: to identify, cultivate, and continuously adapt to the innate aptitudes of every learner, ensuring education is aligned not to the outdated templates, but with each student's natural trajectory. With Logos One, we will prepare children for the unknown future, not with the old tools from the known past. Logos One integrates artificial intelligence, emotional intelligence, and critical thinking. That's why we don't try to adapt every single child to the very same program. We created a structure of 15 traits. They are 15 personality traits related to science, arts, technical, civic, leadership, etc. Each of these traits have at least two possible expressions: high, low, strong, weak. Now, I'm going to show you how these 15 traits create almost unlimited possibilities. If we take the 15 personality traits, each one with at least two possible expressions, high, low, strong, weak, inward, and outward, then we have a very conservative calculation that would total 32,768 possible combinations. So we're going from 1 to 32,000 different combinations. But we know humans are not binary. Each trait exists along a spectrum. If we model each trait at having at least 5 levels of expression, for instance, very low, low, balance, high, very high, then the combination becomes 30.5 billion different combinations. You are individualizing education to a point that is absolutely unprecedented. However, Logos 1 does not lock the children into a static personality type. Instead, LOVAF maps their evolving fingerprint by continuously measuring these 15 traits over time. Instead of a rigid categories, Logos 1 creates dynamic clusters, or what we might call developmental constellations. These clusters are adaptive. If a student creativity spikes while their conformity drops, their trail shifts accordingly. So while there are billions of possible combinations, Logos 1 refines them into a manageable ecosystem of vocational paths, the trail. Traditional schooling assumes one average child. Logos 1 recognizes tens of billions of potential learners, each with a unique pattern. This is precisely why the system must be AI assisted, psychometric, and self-adaptive. Because no human teacher, however brilliant, could track so many unique trajectories without support. So the answer mathematically, up to 30 billion possible combinations if modeled at 5 levels. The practicality in Logos 1 is infinite adaptability, since the system updates in real time and doesn't freeze students into one single profile. Teachers are mentors, facilitators, not factory supervisors. And that's why I want to invite you to know more about Logos 1. This is the Royal Herald. New ideas for a new world. And if you like this idea, please subscribe to the channel, share this video with educators, parents, policymakers. Let's make the difference. You and I together. Thank you, and see you next time.